Do you find yourself constantly worrying about what others think of you? Are you worried that people might be judging you and what you are doing? If so, you may be worrying too much, as many of us do. If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos as I post videos every day. Today we are going to be talking about 7 ways to stop worrying about what others think. It can be hard to stop worrying about what others think and to be more carefree. However, there are some things you can do to start making it easier for you. In today's society, it's easy to get caught up in feeling worried about how you may look, or what others think of you. You may not realize that you are worrying too much, so I have put together a few signs that you can take a look at to see if you agree with any of them. Then I will discuss how to stop worrying and start living. There are a few signs that may tell you that you are worrying too much. Here are some of the signs below. You're afraid to say what you really think or believe, constantly thinking that people are upset with you when they really aren't. You do things that you don't really want to do and then regret it afterward. You find it hard to do something different and may be too scared to do so. The active avoidance of certain people, mainly due to the fact you are scared that they don't really like you. Do what others tell you to do and find it hard to make decisions. Now that you know the signs of worrying too much, let's take a look at ways that you can stop worrying about others and start to live your life the best that you can. 1. Think about why you care most of the time. The reason why we learn to worry so much is through our social norms. In this day and age, we are normally told that we should dress a certain way or act a certain way. It is popular to believe that anything that strays away from the norm is too different. This is where we can start to worry too much and develop a fear of being judged by others. Try and recognize why you care and what you care about so that you can start to understand it better. Know that it is not your fault or that there is anything wrong with you. It is the society that we have grown up in that contributes to this developed fear of rejection or judgment. Once you start to recognize this, it may become a lot easier to start accepting yourself. Point 2. Focus on being in the moment. When you are living in the present, it can be much easier to stop worrying and focus on what's happening now. Instead of thinking, I really like this dress, I think I look lovely, but what if when I get there the dress code is different, or people judge me for wearing this, you would be thinking, I really like this dress and I think I look lovely. You won't be focusing on what could happen because it is something you can't control. Try to focus on the moment and accept yourself for who you are. Try not to worry about the could and ifs of the future. This can make it much easier to stop worrying about anyone judging you. 3. Know that people don't normally care through our lives. Most of the time, we are focused on ourselves. This is normally the same for everyone, including those who you may be thinking are judging you. People go through life worrying about what others think and are usually not actually judging you or anyone else. Try and realize that everyone has their own lives and things that they have to deal with. They will normally be thinking about themselves and not you. When you are going out, you may be worrying that people are going to judge you based on what you wear or how you act. However, you may be surprised to hear that normally most of us will all be thinking the same thing. For the most part, none of us really have too many thoughts about what anyone else is wearing or doing. Once you start to realize that most people have their own insecurities and worries, it can become easier to stop worrying so much about what people think. 4. Practice self-love and acceptance. The most important thing to remember when we talk about worrying too much is that you need to love yourself before anything else. When you are constantly worrying about what others think of you, it can sometimes make you realize that you don't have much self-confidence and you may have low self-esteem. Try and practice self-care for yourself to show self-love. This can be through meditation, eating healthy, spending time with nature, etc. Whatever brings you joy can work. Just try and show self-love to yourself every day. This can take a while, but once you learn to love and accept yourself, you can start to stop worrying so much as you will accept yourself for who you are and won't need anyone else's approval. 5. Find your group of people. When you are around people who lift you up and help you to feel positive, it can really help you when trying to stop worrying about others. People that care for you will be able to tell you your strengths and positive things about you that you may not see right now. This can really help you on your path to self-acceptance. Having a close group of friends who are positive and honest can really help. You can ask them questions if you feel you may be judged, and they will be open and honest. It also helps that you can talk to your friends regarding why you shouldn't be worried, as they will often point out the good in you and help you to start to feel more confident. Point 6. Understand that you can't please everyone. You probably already know the saying, better to be loved by few people you care about, than liked by everyone. This rings true in this case. You need to know that you can't please everyone, it's just not possible. There will be people who are always going to judge you, no matter what you do, it's just how they are. Even if people do judge you for something, normally they will not act on it and confront you or react. It's just a slight thought in their head that may come and go. As mentioned before, those people who matter to you will probably not judge you. And those who do judge you don't really matter. Once you accept the fact that you can't please everyone and people will still judge you, if that is the type of person they are, you can start to accept it and work on not worrying as much. 7. Know that life is too short. When it all comes down to it, life is too short. It's hard to really think about it, but you only have one life, so why waste it worrying about others? This is your own life, to live how you want to and to do what you want to. Focus on your goals, big or small. Work towards achieving them, even if they seem scary or you are worried what people might say. Own your goals. Once again, you should try and decide for yourself what you want out of life. Disregard what others want for you. It isn't for them to say. You will always have worries, but not letting them take over and stop you from doing things you love is the main priority. Once you can begin to do this, you will see that only you have control over your life, so make it great. Do show us some love by giving this videos a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and family. I will see you again tomorrow.